yeah! I don't really know what that intro is all about either. Greetings fellow Vita fans, this is James with PS Vita at 2 AM, coming at you once again with another exciting homebrew video, because those are always exciting. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe, as well as leave me your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. Okay, so I gotta give a quick apology here. It's been a while since I've done an actual homebrew news update video on this channel. Because of all the craziness that was going on with the firmware updates and all that, I kind of fell behind. So I'm gonna attempt to make that up to you right now. Keyword there being attempt. Because 9 times out of 10 on this channel, I fail. So here is all the latest news that I have yet to cover on this channel, which happened last time, which was like, I don't know, at the beginning of this month or last month, something like that. Anyway, let's begin. First up here, we got a new updated version of Devilution X, which I believe in this case is like 1.4.0 or something like that. I can just never get the hang of all these letters and numbers. So just what the heck is a Devilution X, you may be asking? It's something that's awesome. That's all you need to know. But to give a little more info here, well, Devilution X is a source port of Diablo and Hellfire that strives to make it simple to run the game while providing engine improvements, bug fixes, and some optional quality of life features, because those are always important. And hey, who doesn't love a little bit of Diablo and Hellfire goodness? And as the usual case scenario predicts, normally this is the part of the video where I would tell you about what this update includes, but in this case, there is so much content when it comes to this update that if I was to tell you everything it included, we'd be here all day. In fact, the whole video would probably be just telling you what this update includes. So I'll be taking the lazy route and just, putting a link in the video description. But it's Diablo, so you know it's going to be awesome. And evil. Evilly awesome. Alright, so I know this next one's gonna intrigue a lot of people, me included. You know how we got all of those Sakura Swim Club games and all that other fine, great stuff via the whole Renpai port thing that's going on as of late? Well, one thing I forgot to mention is that there was another title in there called Sakura Fox Adventure. I have no doubt that this will be just as lewd. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me, game. So in this title, you play as Makoto, who is a fox girl and the future head of her clan. One night, she runs away from home to attend a festival at a human village, and there she meets and falls in love with a beautiful female knight. Wait a second, do you mean to tell me that this is Yuri? Well, that's kind of disappointing, because that means none of the characters in this game will even have the remote bit of interest in me. Not that they probably would have anyway.
They're not real, dude.
Quiet you, in my mind, they are. But oh well, this game is obviously loot, and that's really all that matters in a game like this, let's just be honest here. So, yeah, this thing's a thing on the Vita now. Okay, so we're running with this thing because the next game comes from our very own Reiko Star. Yes, that's right, they actually made their own game. This is called Chaos Law. And in Chaos Law, this is also another visual novel about the world and how it changes depending on how we view it. Oh, getting a little meta now there, aren't we? The genre and style consistently changes from meta comedy to psychological horror and so on. Really down with the psychological horror, I'm just saying right now. I better see lots and lots of dead bodies in this game. I have issues. The game is partly voice acted, and there will be fully animated cutscenes and a very diverse soundtrack to it. Now this kinda counts as homebrew news and kinda doesn't, because at the moment they have this game up now currently on Steam. So for anyone who wants to support this individual and their work, I will have, yep, you guessed it, a link down below to where you can snag it on Steam. Now they are looking to bring this to the actual PS Vita, but they do need a little bit of help with the actual port. So if any of you out there have any knowledge in this subject matter, I will have some contact information where you can contact Reiko at to help them out and make this dream a reality for all PS Vita users. I said dream there, see, it kind of went along with the theme of this game, and let's just move on to the next one. Okay, so the next game that is going to be ported to the PS Vita, and this one again is right up my alley, and I know many of you watching too, it is called Waifu Legends. And according to the uploader, it's a brand new Battle Royale multiplayer shoot-'em-up game. So I guess it's sort of like Call of Duty if Call of Duty was third person, so in other words, not very much like Call of Duty, and includes waifus, which even is less like Call of Duty, so I'm really not making any good references here now, am I? The game is being developed by an individual named YGCG, which I have talked about previously in the past via different homebrew videos, and so far I really do like what they have going here, if you know what I mean. It looks like one of the more ambitious titles that is being worked on for the PS Vita currently, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong about this, but this kind of seems like its own original IP, or is this a port? I'm not 100% quite sure at the moment. But either way, it looks really good, and here's a little bit of a sample of what they've got so far. Okay, here got another updated version of something to discuss, and that new version is Vita Launcher version 3.8. Just a quick word of warning here, I'm about to get technical, so you may want to grab your nearest pillow. So with this, you'll have the ability to manage PSP plugins within the Vita Launcher, which allows her plug-in game configuration. It fixes GPU crashing, which was caused by textures being deleted while still in use, fixed adrenaline boost settings not saving due to missing tables, improved PSP plugins navigation, default selects the checkbox instead of the delete button, fixes certain PSP games that can't boot after plugins settings have changed, and finally added disable audio boot settings for Yo-Yo Loader, that's going to be a big one, updated Yo-Yo Loader thumbnails database, and fixed an issue downloading GM's game icons. So this is a pretty snazzy update here. Sorry if I bored you guys with all the technical aspects here, let's move on. And in this case, moving on means moving on to another video because this one's over with. Yep, that's all of the homebrew news I have for you today, guys, but don't worry, I'm still playing catch up, so I will have some more news for you in the near future. But I'd love to know, what do you think about this update? Which games are you the most excited for? Which updates are you going to be adding to your Vita? I'd love to know, so please tell me down below. That rhyme. Oh, and just FYI here, if it's any other choice other than Waifu Legends, it's wrong. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous supporters who help make this content possible. So a big thank you goes out to Berserker Games, Randy Azjadech, Bushin Ryu Cat, Milk Sama, Neo Arashi, Reiko Star, Matt Fox, B Mystery, Makis Blob, Meshuga 360, Shin Snake, Alan Iwazu, Zacrito, Airkick 72, David Ray, Wendy K, Hemdall Imber, Gutter Drums, Skullshertugel TCG, Adam Thury, Per Sterner, Silica, JR, Kyle Brooks, Saul Ramirez, Phantom XRS, Rodrigo Vera, Crazy Cat, Heston Joseph, Kevin Enright, Jared Haddo, VG Legends, Clayman Malarkey, BMF, Michael O'Connor, H-Hitter, Jale, Joseph Shavak, Richard Cruz, PS Vita S, Adam Sondi, Hero Acer, Dr. Super Artie, Ricardo Martinez, Donut Valley, Nintendo Switch at 2 AM, Azumara, 1488 Dental, Rizal Pliskin, Buzz Saiyan, Matt Hargett, Mazgus, Tasha Monty, Eric DeWitt, Juan M. Hermosillo, Burzin Mystery, Kayonko, Hector Gonzalez, Jamie, PSP Guru, Lacerated 87, No Good, Aridri, Franz Hartle, Save and Fire, and Chris Foxhound. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and gaining access to a number of perks, including having your name featured on the end credits of these videos, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. I also have some affiliate links from both Amazon and PlayAsia for anyone who is interested in purchasing something from them. Basically, the way it works is so long as you use one of those links to just access their website, then anything you purchase afterwards, a small commission will go to help support this content at no extra cost to you, the consumer. I also have channel merchandise available, and of course, as always, likes and shares can help equally as much. So this game had waifus, lots and lots of waifus. And although this type of content is outlawed in certain parts of the world, it was still pretty awesome.